The Huskies, we're happy to say, are now making their third Final Four appearance in the past 4 seasons. They know what they're doing. Joining us now is UConn's head coach. There he is, Dan Hurley. Wow, 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 is what I have to say to you. Because, listen, it's no secret, you know, my favorite son went to Duke, so I was pulling for Duke, except when they're playing UConn. I was pulling for Duke. But if Duke has to lose, it's okay for me. Let it be UConn, because I anchored the news there for a gazillion years. I love all things UConn. But I'm so excited for you, Dan, because this is the thing. When that shot went in, everybody around the country went, holy beep, on both sides. I would love to know what you were thinking in that moment. Did you think it was going in?
Yeah, we had it all the way. Yeah, you know what? You're just kind of watching the flight of the ball. You're just kind of tracking it. I knew it was a deep shot. I didn't realize how far away he was until I watched the replay of it. But it was kind of tracking in line, online, and Braylon's such a special shooter that that's what March Madness is all about. Moments like that, players making plays and shots like that.
I know, but at the halftime, Dan, they were up by 19. As we get into the second half, at one point, they were still in double digits. What did you say in the locker room to your players? What was the conversation like? Because I thought, when I was watching, I thought, Duke got this, Duke got this, Duke got this. And then as the clock started ticking, I went, ruh-roh, Houston, we have a problem. What did you say in the locker room?
Well, you know what? It wasn't an eerie locker room. You know, I've gone into locker rooms where your team is kind of cooked at halftime. And those locker rooms are usually quiet. And they're a little bit somber or a little bit, kind of on their heels. And, the locker room was lively. There was some frustration. But there was a lot of life in the locker room at halftime. There was a lot of belief. And, the team's been through a lot this year. It's been through a lot of injuries. We've had a lot of close games. And we really leaned on our resiliency and fortitude and our habits, our preparation, how hard we practice.
And Braylon Mullins taking that last shot. I did not think he was going to take the shot.
Well, I'm happy you're wrong.
Listen, I get it, too. You can't even be mad at that, because when he passed the ball over, I thought, okay, he's not going to get the shot. And then when it went back to him and the shot went in the air, I was like, wow, you go Braylon Mullins. They call him Mr. Basketball in Indiana. Seems very fitting to me as we sit here today.
It is. He's an incredible shooter of the ball. And, he was playing a great game, but he wasn't having a great three-point shooting game. And it was the perfect situation where, he got the ball in rhythm from a distance that was like right at the edge of his range as a shooter. And he had no time to think about it. He was able to just kind of let it go. And Alex Carabin made a great play, just to make that pass to him so he could get one off in rhythm.
I know, I thought Alex was going to take the shot. What would your instructions have been to your team? 10 seconds left. 10 seconds left in this game, and we win it. What would your instructions have been to your team? People are still thinking, why did Boozer pass the ball? What would your instructions have been?
To do really the same thing that Duke did. I mean, we're obviously, it's all about making a play. We made a play on the ball, caused that deflection. I mean, you want to run clock at that point. Obviously you can't turn the ball over. But if there's a chance where the other team puts 2 on ball and you can advance the ball safely and run clock and prevent the clock from stopping on a foul, I mean, I get it.
I get it. Well, I don't get it, but you're a coach. You understand. But listen, you guys, I now believe UConn's going all the way. You're going to be in Indianapolis with Mr. Indiana, Mr. Basketball. Dan, congratulations. I am very happy for the UConn Huskies and to you. And shout out to Andrea. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Really good to see you.
You're the best. Thank you.
Back at you.